So we're here at Tahrir Square. It's April 1st. Actually, the square's right behind me.
Yes.
Why are you coming here to protest?
We're just coming to reactivate our demands for the revolution.
Like, what demands are not yet met?
First, it isn't only to remove Hosni Mubarak from the regime.
Yes.
It's the whole regime must be moved out.
Okay.
Because we're asking for this. Now the cabinet that is taking over them, they are so late and they are delaying everything. At first, they promised that they're taking their authority from here, from Maidan al-Tahrir, but after that they proved that they did nothing. They kept on delaying us. Up till now, there are three of the most ones that we see that they are from the biggest enemies of the revolution and from whole Egypt, like Zakaria Azmi, Fathi Srour and Safwat al-Sharif.
And what ministers are they? They're ministers of what?
Safwat al-Sharif, he has been a minister of communication for nearly more than 18 years, and it's very strange. Zakaria Azmi, he is working in the presidential residence. He's something like secretary or something like this.
Yes.
And Fathi Srour, he is the prime minister of the council.
Okay, and all of those were Mubarak appointees?
Yes, they are Mubarak's regime, and they were the ones who planned for him everything. Now, I don't know whether you know Al-Adli, he's the minister of the inner affairs. He is responsible for killing 839 revolutionists. He hasn't been asked up till now. He is just locked in prison, and they're delaying his suit every time, or his case.
Trial?
Yes, the trial. Yes,
and,
it's been. Yes.
And what other things do you think should change?
There are lots of things. For example, we're still facing the media that they proved through the whole days and up till now they proved to be liars.
This is the state media. Is that what you mean? State television?
The television, yes, state television and newspapers, like Al-Ahram and so on. And even though when they posted new ones for this, they aren't that ones to be responsible for it.
You want more fair coverage. You want more fair coverage.
Yes, yes. We want the truth. That's all. Not even fair. We want just the truth. To show the truth. As there are protests, there are someone who are with, so they can show both sides if they'd like to.
Yes.
But for example, there is someone whose name Abdelatif al-Minyawi. He is the one responsible for the newsroom in the national television.
Yes.
On the day of 28th January, where most of the revolutionists were killed, and I attended here. There were more than 2 million Syrians standing in the Tahrir Square. Yes, he fixed the camera on the Nile, and he showed that everything was calm, and this was proved and shown all over the whole world.
And how do you feel about the emergency law?
The emergency state here or affair, we're not carrying that lot because we can manage everything by ourselves much more better than the policemen. The policemen, they seem to be tyrants. They move.
Tyrants?
Yes.
What do you mean, do you mean tyrants? No.
Yes.
Tyrants?
Yes.
Okay.
So we can manage everything, and if you go through the streets, nothing has been stolen for a long time. All cars are moving, even though in the traffic there isn't that traffic jam.
Yes.
No one is stopping people, no one is dealing with drivers.
So do you think the emergency law should continue or should it end?
The emergency law?
Yes.
No, it should be ended, of course.
Okay.
And I can't imagine that an emergency law is staying for 30 years. It is just for 6 months.
And are there any people still detained? Are there any protesters who are still detained?
Yes,
in jail?
of course. And we are asking for them to be out.
Do you have any idea how many people are still detained?
No, I don't know exactly.
Okay.
But I can say, but it's a large number.
And the military published an interim constitution 2 days ago.
The referendum.
Well, there was a new constitution.
No, it isn't. No. It isn't new.
Okay.
They just put the referendum of 1971, and they just added 11 items. Most of them are contradicting the true ones, but they didn't change anything.
Sorry. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, thank you. I'd like to say that you're welcome here, and we'd like to be freed soon to have our rights back, so that everything would calm the people down.
And what do you do, if I may ask? What's your job? What is your? How are you working somewhere?
I've been graduated from mass communication faculty, but I'm a housewife.
I see. Okay. And how old are you, if I may ask?
I'm 47.
Okay. Do you have children?
Yes, I have two. The she's in GUC, Applied Arts, and the other one, she's in grade 10.
And do you feel like the protesters are old and young? You were here
Yes,
in the square.
yes, there are very, very, very old people.
Yes,
here,
all ages here.
Yes, all ages, starting from the young people till the old people.
Okay. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
talking
thank
to
you,
me.
you're welcome. Thank you, thank you.